Alright guys, welcome back to Server Tour, and there's some weird things happening around here lately. Why is there a cow at the bottom of the ocean, perfectly happy? If I had some wheat on me, I'm sure it'd follow me around. Well, what I've got planned today. Today is all about server upgrades. Not hardware, not software, just blocks. And if I get over here without drowning, wait, we got that built last time. I think I really like the look of it. I really like the look of it underneath, and I really love the little, like, I don't know, what do you call it, spacers? Call it a spacer, there we are. But I've got more plans, and I've got quite a long list of stuff to do. Like I said last time, I've been doing lots of videos on Redstone stuff, and they're all designing stuff to come for the server. And I recently did a fully opening floor door, basically, which I want to have over here somewhere. And I'm going to have to think about it, because I want it basically so that I'll have a tripwire somewhere, maybe in between this pillar and that pillar. When I go over it, then it will open a hole in the floor, and then it will lead to a massive glass tunnel with lava and things going around it, going all the way into the middle of the area. So I'm trying to work out where I should do it. Because if I want the tripwire here, I want it somewhere where it's not too obvious. Here in the sugarcane isn't too obvious. You probably wouldn't see it against the sand. And I could have the door over here, so it would open the thing here if I walk over here. And then I go down. It's probably a good area to do it here. Have to do a lot of shoring up with the sand. It can be a pain, but I'm sure I can do it. And then I'd have the tube going on this way, probably coming in line with the cow pen. I might even do a different branch to it, go over there. It could be quite cool in the future, or even it might branch downwards, I don't know. And this way it would come around here or so, so behind the cow pen and sheep pen, and then go that way, and hopefully come up around the centre, ish around the centre. I don't know if I'm going to do my mycelium, my hills. If I want to have some sort of I could have another fully opening door over there, and you wouldn't see it at all. And then I'd have some pillars going to the structure in the middle, and have tripwires along that to close it again. That would be really cool. And the problem with the design is that I've been using two tripwires, so one to close it and one to open it on each side. So I can easily do one there. That one can be, I'm not sure actually. I could always hide a button somewhere, I guess, or a pressure pad. That's probably easier actually. So if I have the tripwire going across these two pillars to close it, so when I walk over here, then if it's already open, it will close. So if I'm going this way, it will close, or this way, it will stay closed. And when I come over here, I can have a pressure pad somewhere, maybe just next to, like here or something. I can step on it, then the floor open up. I can go inside, go through, and I can have a tripwire just inside the tube, and that will close it. And the same way as I come the other way, there's a tripwire that would open it again. So I come up, and the same way I go over there and it'll close again. Same way as I'm going to reconfigure my sand door down there, but I'm going to do a little bit of work on designing something for that first before I do that. And this is today's project though. I also got some projects to do at spawn and on nether, and I'm going to try and pre-record a couple of these because I'm actually going away for a few days. I'm taking my girlfriend out to see Lady Gaga in concert, and say what you will, I got it for a birthday present. So anyway, I'm going to try and do this today. It's going to be an awful lot of work because I got a tunnel under, and when I did that bit over there, I almost drowned myself 10 million times. It was a horrendous job, and then I filled it in with the gravel to then let the water out. This way I got a tunnel, and then basically fill everything in with gravel as I go. Otherwise I get swamped. So I've got to try and get that way. And then I think about lighting. I could do pumpkins in the floor of the tunnel, or I could do some sort of lava thing. It might look cool if I do a strip of lava around the side of each, and so I'd have the tunnel there, so, and then I'd have a strip of lava trapped in there. That'd look quite cool. So your inside the tunnel will be here, be probably a 5 wide or so, They look really cool. Have I got a silk touch? Yes, I do. No waste is awesome. But yes, I need to farm a huge amount of sand. I basically used up all my glass doing that bit there, and it wasn't much there, was it? And the more glass I make, the less TNT I can make. So I'm gonna get on with collecting sand, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Survival of the fittest, hey guy. Well, no one likes a camper. There you go. So I'm just collecting up some sand, and find there's lots of little bits in here that I really need to keep getting holes around here. I really need to resurface all of this, like all of it. There's also lots of jobs that I keep coming up with, like that iron gate kind of fixed the problem with the iron golems, but not quite when there's lots of them. And I got a really simple solution, and all I'm going to do is move the whole bit here, each little walkway thing, up like 3 or 4 blocks, and keep the bottom bit the same, so that on each side they come along and they just fall into it and then just get sipped along. Much easier, no jamming or anything. Bit unsightly though, so I've got to work out when to do that. It's going to be quite a little job to do it as well though, because I've got to move it all upwards, and then all of them that spawn will become a menace. So might have to disable the spawners, although that is a big effort to disable those spawners. I know the top one doesn't do anything anyway because it's not within loading range normally, unless you're like really close to it. You've got to be within the 114 or so blocks, 144 isn't it? And at the moment we're on level 65, so... Oh, we're 65? Oh wow, I thought we were shorter than that. So it goes at about 200 or so, and that's about 240. So I'm still going to build my minecart track system, where I'll loop up nearer the top, and I think that'll be my AFK track I want to make at some point in the future, so that I can just AFK on the server, go within loading distance of these chunks and come back again, go past the growing wheat and then go back to the mob spawner downstairs, and that'd be really cool. That way I can keep getting the mob spawner drops and more iron golems will spawn, so I can go kill them when I come back. I do love killing iron golems, although I've got so much iron it's unbelievable, and I do use up very fast when I do projects, but I'm still questioning if I should do my other side for iron golems. It might be that I do it anyway and just have an auto kill. It might be worth looking at. I can change the system down there to auto kill if I want to, I guess. Anyway, back onto progress. Okay, I've hollowed out the area for this, and I won't show me actually doing it, I'll just show you the end result, and we want to be going that way. So this way we'll start going down once we've shored it up, otherwise the water will come through and destroy the circuitry. And I won't show you this because I just put up a tutorial this a couple of days ago, and if you want to see me do it, then you can go look at the tutorial. I will link it in the description just in case you want to go look at it. But I won't show you any more of this until I've got it done, so back in a bit. Okay guys, it looks a bit different now, and I spent a long time on it actually. It's been a couple of hours actually making this actually work. Every time I tried to put the wiring down, I broke through and flooded the wiring every single time. So I've rewired this about 60 times literally so far. And this is my entry in. I haven't set up the tripwire to go the other way, but if I go in, here we go, and down we come, and then this one would then open it if we go that way, and this one closes it, so then it will close again, and we'll just go look around on the other side and get the water. This is the beginning of the tunnel. I want the tunnel to go straight down though, so you don't see this big bit coming out, but it's just like that at the moment, so it doesn't flood my wiring as much, and as you can see it's all perfectly nice and clear. We'll just go again, and then we'll go look at the wiring. Down we go. There we are. I can make the times a little bit shorter, because at the moment you sit there, you go past, and then it goes. There you go. And we'll just go look at the wiring for a second. It's the same as the other one that I did in the tutorial. Got the RS0 latch here. It does look like quite a mess, doesn't it? This goes to the bottom, and then this inverting stack here, which inverts it once, twice, 3, 4 times. 5 times powers the top bit when you don't want the other bit powered. Basically those move across, these ones get powered across the bottom, therefore all of the pistons move up and replace the floor. When they go back, we move them over there, these have to be off, otherwise pistons get stuck. And then when these ones push they push the staircase back here, then this this inversion bit here then turns that piston on to then put the top step up. And that's about it. But there's a lot of wiring needed for that. You probably can make it simpler. You probably can integrate a T flip-flop or something, but this is how I do it. And it fits, it's fine, it works, it's all lit up enough I think, so I shouldn't have any mod problems. This is the wire that goes around to the other pressure plates. So what I've got to do is, I need a closing one again. So this wire going to here needs to be linked to a tripwire all the way over there, or going to have another pressure pad or something going out, doesn't really matter, but this signal that comes all the way along here has to join up over there somewhere to then close it again when we go through this way. So that's what I'm going to try and do now, but I don't know how much I can get into this episode. I wanted to record a couple as I am not going to be here for a while, but I'll see what I can get done in the time. I might do the other pillars, I don't know, but I really want to get this done. Well, I got this bit done so far, which I'm pretty happy about. I think it looks quite nice, apart from the glitchy pistons down then. I think it works alright. And I'd have another one then over there. So I'm going to try and integrate that into a tripwire, and I'll be back after that. And here we go, I've wired it up. The final run through before we move on to something else today. So by the way, these are here, they've got lighting behind them. As you can see, there's light down here. Apart from that pumpkin doesn't actually need to be there. Oh, and I'll just reset that. So, as you can see, there's light when there's no pumpkins, because they're behind these pistons here. I've got pumpkins behind them, so it's nicer to light. That one will close it, it's already closed. This one will walk through, comes down, comes up, we go up, and then we keep going this way. Return to our base, we go over the tripwire, and it closes up. Nice and perfect. I can move this over here somewhere, can't I? It's an absolute minefield around here, I have to admit. That'll do. That should be sand. Perfections. I need to neaten out the island a bit when I'm done everything else. And this one, I wanted to make it sort of hide in the sugarcane, but it isn't really. I could move it, but at the moment it's alright, I guess. I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. But I'm a bit tired of doing this bit now. I've already spent about a few hours at least sorting this out. So I'm going to try something different today, and we're going to go to spawn, and I'm going to take a ton of gravel with me and get that water sorted out. So, back in a bit. I lied. Just before we go do that, we're going to kill some iron golems. So there was about 80 or so of them, I guess. Let's see how much we get. We've all to come down. About 5 stacks. Not masses, but good for just being around, I guess. Anyway, back to spawn. And we're back. Yeah. I made a bit of a mess, didn't I? I think I got rid of all the water. But it's going to be a while before I can clear it all out. As soon as the lava's gone, I can just get my shovels out and I can just destroy it. I had to go back and forth a couple of times to get a ton more gravel. Luckily, I've never used gravel for anything else than that, so I had plenty in my chests at home. And it's snowing again. Got to really sort out this snow here. Want to make sure I can get rid of it all. I have lights everywhere and surfaces that can't have snow and all that. but it's going okay. And also, snow might be good in a battle arena. Stop you seeing other people and hide in little buttons and things like that. That'd be really cool. So, I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. There's one of my holes to go down. I've actually finished filming the Super Hostile series, and I know some people really like the Super Hostile series, like really like it, but I know a lot of people just don't watch it. That's fair enough. It's not for everyone. But as I have finished that, when they finish being broadcast, I'll be looking to look at a new series, and I'd like to know if anyone has any suggestions on that. I've had a suggestion of Skygrid before, and Skyblock. I don't really want to do a Skyblock. Skyblock's been done enough, and I've done plenty of them myself. What else? Skygrid, if you want to see me rage, then I could, I guess. Or you can make me focus more on the LP. Like now, I've been doing it for a good 6-7 hours tonight to get you one episode so far, and I haven't finished that one yet either. But you do kind of get burnt out from the LP. It's not a great thing to just keep doing all the time. It really does wear on you. But yeah, the suggestions of things you want to see. You want to see more mini games. You want to see more tutorial stuff. What do you want to see? I quite pride myself that I always listen to my subscribers, and that I'm always very honest with you guys. I know a lot of people on YouTube aren't very honest with their subscribers, I have to say. And on the subject of being honest, for the donations, there is a link for donations on the channel, like a lot of channels, but any donations would be going towards a good cause that you'd probably pick yourself, such as I had a suggestion I should get a face cam for live streams and things, which I think is a good idea, but you actually have to get some donations for that, but I'm not too worried about that. I do need to spruce up this place a bit, like we did before. It's practical, doesn't look too bad, but doesn't look brilliant. I want to get some colour wall in here and lighten it up a bit, get some lamps and things, make it look more homely. Glass tears, yummy. And I want to do something else with this portal. I want it a bit more ornate than that. And I need to get some sort of system going for the minecarts to other places. Eventually I'll do the blaze farm, but there's a problem at the moment in this snapshot that they've messed up XP rates for spawners. So if I went and killed 200 blaze for one spawner, I would get to like level 2. Not even joking. They've really messed it up with the snapshot. They said they're changing it back, but the snapshot's not going to be out until I'm back, and then I might get going on it. I don't know. It's not really high up on the list of priorities. I would love the blaze rods, but not really in dire need of them at the moment. We'll just skip back up here. Plop. There we go. Oh, how do I get down there? Okay. So, I guess in this episode's only about 5 minutes so far. Depressing for me. I wanted to set up a food thing for spawn. I want to try a different type of automatic farm for melons there. But I also wanted to replant my my 1040 wheat farm and do a bit different for it. I want to grow my carrots and my potatoes, which means I've got to grow some potatoes. Darn this. This is just there so pigmen can't walk through, and you can still get through on a minecart. Half steps don't actually hurt you. So just go through, forward, there we are. So yeah, I'll meet you back at the base, and I'll probably do a really quick little montage of growing a ton of carrots and potatoes, and getting the big array ready. So, back in a bit. So, planted the wheat, planted the carrots, planted potatoes. Now, I've said before I don't really like the thing of putting potatoes and carrots and things. Okay, the carrots are meant to have a use, but I don't really want this to turn some sort of skill sort of game. So, replace the pistons. That's because sticky pistons glitch out, basically, and normal ones don't as much anyway. So they should look better. But unsightly when I come up here and there's the glitch and all sorts of things. The fountain looks awesome, I have to admit. Have to wait for the dark and show you it then. I think it looks really cool. And I don't think I'm going to do that much more this episode. And I'll start working on the next one. Oh, yes, use pistons, okay. Just going to break this tower down. And I will show you the harvest of all this before we finish, which should be quite impressive. And quite new actually, because I've never done a harvest of potato or carrots. I know carrots you can get 1 to 4, and potato must be about the same. So we've got 208 potatoes. These should be the potatoes. 208 carrots up there, and then 3 of them of wheat, which is 624 of wheat. So should be a good, if we get 624 wheat and say 3 times as many of these two, then that's 6 lots, so that's 9, so that's about 1800 odd items, which means we need a lot of inventory space. So we'll just AFK a bit and wait for this auto update, and then I'll harvest it. And I've got a couple of words to say before I go today, so see you in a sec. I kind of enderpearled into brick. Awesome. Well, while I'm here, I might also tell you a couple of things I was going to say. I've been having some absolutely lovely messages from some subscribers. No, you guys really are awesome. That's why I make the videos. Every time I read one's comments, it really brightens up my day. Sad as it may be to say, but it does. And this wheat's still growing, so I will show you this at the end of the video, don't worry. And we have an impressive haul. But yes, I really love your feedback, guys, and all those thumbs up and favourites do really help me, as I'm a pretty new channel. It pushes me up the listings for things and that sort of thing. And if you want to know more about how YouTube actually works, I can fill you in that as well. But waiting for this wheat farm really. And yes, as to say, I really do value your feedback and any constructive criticism or otherwise. I'd love to hear it. If you dislike something for some reason, just tell me. No, I'm not afraid of changing things or saying that I'm wrong on things. No, I am honest. So, I will continue when this is done. I've got a piece of dirt there, I don't know why. Why are you there, dirt? Is there one here? No. And you come straight down. Oh yeah, because you got edited. Yes, I changed this water flow, didn't I, several times. Could have done with that actually. Oh well, we'll forget that for the moment. And I'll be back when it's done. So, and just one reminder, no, this block's missing. Weird. No, it's that before. There's 2 end blocks missing. Anyway, yes, I'd love your feedback. If you have any suggestions for minigame maps or survival maps or adventure maps you want me to do, or if you like the hostiles you want me to do more of them, or anything like that, no, I'd just love you to leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. And next week, so the weekend of the 14th or something, 15th, that weekend, I'm looking to do a live stream, so I need ideas what to do on that. And if you want to pick up a map or anything, I can do in that, or I can work on a server or anything like that, anything you want really. And I really want to do the ultra hardcore Let's Play series, and I did ask for 20 likes on the last hardcore video, and it hasn't had that yet, so unless someone wants to go look at that and thumb it up, then I'd guess that there's not enough people that will actually want to watch that for me to make it worthwhile for everyone. Because at the moment, like this today is taking me 7-8 hours to do all the work for this, and it'll take me another little while to let this grow. Then it'll take 40 minutes or so, which is ridiculous sometimes. And some of it's already grown, but some of it won't actually even look. That one there, it's like not doing anything. So I really had to put a lot of work into these server videos, but I will be breaking a bit. Tomorrow is my last day filming before I'm off for a bit, which is several days ago already now by the time you're watching this. And I'll plan to start off the tunnel. I don't know how much of it I'll get done. I might build the other side for the entrance so we can work out how high we want the dirt on it. I may look for my ceiling island. I've tried to go for a few times, so I haven't found one. If any of you have downloaded the map and found my mycelium biome, I don't care where it is, however far away it is, I'll go there and I'll, oh, there goes another one, and I'll silk touch some stuff. I need to change this still. I need to do the food, the spawn. I need to flatten all this out. Look how chunky that looks. Looks like a chunk error. What I really would like to do though at some point is way in the future, I think. I don't think I have time for that anytime soon, but when I cut out this chunk for the slime farm, it looked really cool and go down to the bedrock. But I'd love it if I had like a mountainside somewhere and I made a base in bedrock, and this goes all the way down underneath it. It goes down as well. I can show you that actually. I don't think any of you have actually seen this. Pick a good bit. I've got a silk touch on me, so it's okay. And oh, darn. Let's see. Gotta go fix this all afterwards. It's gonna take me another while. If I can get in here, there we are. Probably just fall through and die. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Here's underneath the slime farm. As you can see, it's there. This has gone down completely to bedrock. On the bottom there's glass, and mobs can't spawn on glass. That's why it's there. I've also got this hollowed out here. It goes from the two chunks. Surprisingly, when I did this bit, I didn't find a single diamond, which I was quite annoyed about. Although there's probably loads of diamonds just above my head. So this was ready to extend, so in case I wanted more than one chunk for slimes. You can't even see anything. But I had so much output from that one there, I didn't really want to do any more. Although I should really hollow this all out and then stop anything spawning there at all, because my mob system should really have more efficiency if there's no slime chunks to be able to spawn. I've even got a way in here into one of the lower levels. And I think next episode will also work on the sand door. I know it's a lot of things I'm listing now, if I have time. But it's a bit more complicated, as it's a 3 by 3 by 33. Oh gosh, whoops. Go up. And I'll sort this out in a minute. So, I'll be back with you when that farm is ready for collection. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, we're back. And I waited enough time. It's now getting to 3 AM for me. And I need to go to work in the morning, so off with the wheat and all that. We've got mostly empty in vent. If we just empty it out in here, we can actually have a good look. Now, not all of it's grown. I noticed that some of these haven't grown quite yet, but we've waited long enough. This all should still work. Ooh, potatoes. That looks hilarious. So you even get some rotten ones, not rotten ones, poisonous ones. Here they come. Lovely colours. It's like a, I don't know, vegetable orgy. You put sugarcane and vegetables? Nah, we will today. Now I wonder if the timing still works for this, because potatoes and carrots might have a different weight. They're still coming. Lovely pile. One hit. You can eat them. I don't even know how much they heal. That's a raw one. A raw one heals like half. So that's all of it. Oh my. Yep, definitely a lot. So how much have we got here? Have we got a new chest? we'll dump it all into one and we'll see how much we have all together. It looks like to be quite an impressive haul if there's an awful lot more. Oops. Are you just glitching out? Are you actually there? Obviously not. Well, not very much wheat actually. What happened there? Did it break? Should have been 600 wheat, so 10 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously not much had grown, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stacks of potato. About 8 stacks of carrots, so I planted about 3, so it's about 2.5, 3 average. I guess that's about right. If you can get 1 to 4. I would have thought it would have been a bit better output. I should have waited a lot longer really. Next time I will, and we'll get a better view of this, but to be honest that's enough potatoes and carrots to last me a lifetime. I'll probably just replant the wheat sometime, we'll do that again. But anyway, like I said, quite a few times you probably got bored of me saying goodbye by now today, but thank you very much for watching guys, and I'll see you again next time.